A very good morning to our lecturer, Dr. Gupta-san. Today, our team Warmongers will present our showcase demo C++. I think Doctor will curious why our group name is Warmonger, because Warmongers, the meaning is the person or a group of people who would like to accept challenge. So this is more suitable for our group name, so that's why we call it as Warmongers. So the next page is I will introduce my group member and me. So I'm the leader of this group and my name is Amabe. And below it we have 4 members, which is Ong Wei Chao, Hua Xiaowei, Tan Jinxi, and Bon Qinli. And then today our presentation has 6 contents, which is the first one, problem analysis, online research, pseudocode, flowchart, develop and demo, and the reference. And now I will pass my mic to my next teammate, which is Jinli. Jinli, welcome.
Good afternoon, sir, and my fellow group members. I'm Jinli. I'm going to present problem analysis. Warmongers Programming Company recently received a request from a well-known burger restaurant called Sima Burgers, would like our company to solve various problems that were faced by the Sima. The first problem is calculate the remaining stock available. Second, calculate the salary of workers, and the third is calculate monthly sales and expenses. Next is online research. Our target of consumers are catering traders that need a program to run their business. Their needs are an affordable price to get a program helps their business more easy on calculation. Next, I would like to pass to Wei Chao to present pseudocode.
Hi, I'm Wei Chao. Now I would like to present pseudocode. What is pseudocode? Pseudocode is an artificial and informal language that helps programmers develop algorithms. Pseudocode is a text-based detailed algorithmic design tool. Let me begin the first pseudocode for the program, which is salary function. Integer data types is used to represent the number of workers. Integer data types is used for whole number. Next, double data types is used to represent the salary of the workers. Double data types is used for number contain decimal places. Then, total salary is declared as double variable. A formula is applied to calculate the total salary of workers, which is total salary of workers is equal to the number of the workers multiplied with its own salary. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Next is the utility function. Double data type is used to represent the cost of each bill, such as electric bills, water bills, Wi-Fi bills, and gas roof. Total utility cost is declared as double variable. Then a formula is applied to calculate the total utility cost, which is total utility cost is equal to the sum of each bill costs. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Next is the ingredient function. Integer data types is used to represent the quantity of ingredients, while double data types is used to represent the cost of the ingredients. Total ingredients cost is declared as double variable. Then a function is applied to calculate total ingredients cost, which is total ingredient cost is equal to the sum of the quantity of ingredient multiplied to its prices. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Next is beverage functions. Integer data type is used to represent the quantity of beverage, while double data types is used to represent the cost of the beverage. Total beverage cost is declared as double variable. Then a formula is applied to calculate total beverage cost, which is total beverage cost is equal to the sum of the quantity of beverage multiplied to its costs prices. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Next is the beverage sales function. Integer data types is used to represent the sales of beverage, while double data types is used to represent the beverage price. The beverage sales is declared as double variable. Then a formula is applied to calculate total beverage sales, which is the beverage sales is equal to the sum of the sales of beverage multiplied to its prices. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Next is burger sales function. Integer data types is used to represent the sales of burger, while double data types is used to represent the burger price. Total burger sales is declared as double variable. Then a formula is applied to calculate total burger sales, which is the burger sales is equal to the sum of the sales of burger multiplied to its prices. Then the program will stop execution and return to calling function to show the output. Now, I would like to pass the mic to my group member, Xiaowei.
Thank you, Wei Chao. I'm Xiaowei. I will continue the pseudocode. Function main, part of logo, display welcome to Sima Burger Shop, display the sideboard Sima Burger, display the logo for burger. Therefore, and for the part of logo, part of menu, display the word for menu. We will have a table, so display items and price. Display burger below the item, beef, chicken, fish fillet below the price. Display the type of each burger for column burger, each beef burger in price for column beef, each chicken burger in price for column chicken, each fish fillet burger in price for column fish fillet. After display all the burger, display beverage below the item. Display the type of each beverage for column beverage, beverage in price for current price. Therefore, M for the part of menu. Part of monthly salary, declare numbers for chef, sous chef, waiter, and cashier as integer variables. Declare salary for chef, sous chef, waiter, and cashier as double variables. Display numbers of each staff and salary. Input numbers of each staff and salary of each staff. We will have a table, so display salary to staff monthly. Display staff, numbers of staff, and salary per person. Set precision for floating point. Display each staff for column staff. Number of each staff in person for column numbers of staff. Salary of each staff in RM for column salary per person. Then display total salary in RM. Call total salary function. Therefore, M for the part of monthly salary. Part of utility, declare electric bill, water bill, Wi-Fi bill, and gas stove as double variable. Display each utility bill RM. Input price of each utility bill. We will have a table, so display cost of monthly utility. Display utility bill and cost. Display each utility bill for column utility. Utility bill in RM for column cost. Then display total cost in RM. Call total utility cost function. Therefore, M for the part of utility. Part of burger ingredients. Declare quantity for cheddar cheese, onions, buns, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, mayonnaise, tomato sauce, chili sauce, mustard sauce, beef, chicken, fish fillet, bacon, mushroom, and eggplant as integer variables. Declare price for cheddar cheese, onions, buns, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, mayonnaise, tomato sauce, chili sauce, mustard sauce, beef, chicken, fish fillet, bacon, mushroom, and eggplant as double variables. Display quantity and price of each burger ingredient. Input quantity of each burger ingredient and price of each burger ingredient. We will have a table, so display burger ingredient monthly. Display ingredients, quantity, and price. Display the type of each burger ingredient for column ingredient, quantity of each burger ingredient in RM for column quantity, price of each burger ingredient for column price. Then display total cost in RM. Call total ingredient cost function. Therefore, M for the part of burger ingredient. Part of beverage inventory. Declare quantity for Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Cola, 7-Up, Pepsi Black, and Ice Lemon Tea as integer variables. Declare price for Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Cola, 7-Up, Pepsi Black, and Ice Lemon Tea as double variable. Display quantity and price for each beverage inventory. Input quantity of each beverage inventory and price of each beverage inventory. We will have a table, so display beverage inventory monthly. Display beverage quantity and price per can. Display the type of each beverage inventory for column beverage, quantity of each beverage inventory for column quantity, price of each beverage inventory in RM for column price. Then display total cost in RM. Call total beverage cost function. Therefore, M for the part of beverage inventory. Then I will pass to Chancy.
Thank you, Shelly. Now I will discuss show record of beverage sales. First, we declare sales of beverage as integer variable. Second, we declare selling price of beverage as double variable. Next, we display measured with say Pepsi sales, Mountain Dew sales, Sprite sales, and etc. Those measures is displayed to allow the user to enter each type beverage sales. Next, we display monthly beverage sales table, which first column is beverage type, second column is number of beverage sold, and the third column is beverage sales price. At the last row, we display total beverage sales. Here we need to call the total beverage sales function to display the total to end this part. Burger sales. First, we declare sales of burger as integer variables. Second, we declare selling price of burger as double variable. Next, we display measured with say double mushroom burger sales, allotment burger sales, the perfect cheeseburger beef sales, and etc. The reasons for displaying those measures is to allow the user to enter each type burger sales. Next, we display monthly burger sales table, which first column is burger type, second column is number of burgers sold, and the third column is burger sales price. At the last row, we display total burger sales. At here, we need to call the total burger sales function to display the total, and we end this part. Beverage remaining stock. First, we declare remaining beverage inventory as integer variables. Next, we calculate the remaining beverage inventory. The formula is starting beverage inventory minus beverage sales. Next, we displayed beverage remaining stock table, which first column is beverage type, second column is number of remaining beverage inventory. And next, we displayed message says beverage need to restock on 31 June 2002 at if the beverage less than or equal to 100. Else, a message will display said beverage is now. We end this part. Ingredient remaining stock. First, we declared ingredient remaining stock as float variables, and for cheddar cheese and buns, we declare as integer variables. Next, we display say is there how many stock on cheddar cheese, onion, buns, and etc. This is allowed the user to enter each type ingredient remaining stock. And we display burger ingredient remaining stock table, which first column is ingredient type, second column is number of ingredient remaining stock. Next, we display message said ingredient need to restock on 31 June 2002 at if ingredient less than or equal to 5. Else, a message will display say that the ingredient is now. But we have special case for cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese need to less than or equal to 100. Buns need to less than or equal to 1000. And beef need to less than or equal to 80. Chicken need to less than or equal to 100. And fish fillet need to less than or equal to 80. And we end this part. Track account. We declare the sales, stock, total expense, net profit as double variables. First, we calculate the total sales. The formula is total burger sales plus total beverage sales. And here we need to call the total burger sales function and total beverage sales function. Next, we calculate the stock. The formula is total beverage cost plus total ingredient cost. And here we need to call the total beverage cost function and the total ingredient cost function. Next, we calculate the total expense. The formula is stock plus total salary plus total utility cost. And here we need to call the total salary function and the total utility cost function. Finally, we calculate the net profit. The formula is total sales minus total expense. Next, we display checked account table, and we display the sales, the total sales, the expense, the total expense, and the net profit in the table. We end this part, and then we return to 0. Means that the program is executed successfully. And finally, we end function main. Thank you. Now, I pass to Chao.
Now, I would like to present the flowchart. A flowchart is a diagram that depicts a process, system, or computer algorithm. Before starting, let me introduce the basic terms. The terminal point indicates the flowchart starting and ending. Arrow is a line connected that shows relationship between the representative shifts. Parallelogram represent input or output. Rectangle represent a process. The diamond is used to represent the true or false statement being testing of a decision symbol. The first part of the flowchart represents the profit. Firstly, enter the monthly sales and monthly expenses. Then apply a formula, profit equal monthly sales minus monthly expenses. Then it's come to the decision part. If the profit is positive, the program stop execution, whereas the profit is negative, it would print out take care of your expense. The second part is the represent the salary of the worker. First, enter the number of workers and their salary. Then apply formula to calculate the total salary of the workers. Lastly, the system will print out the total salary, then come to the end step. Last part is stock. First, enter the stock available and stock have been used. Then apply formula to calculate the remaining stock, which is remaining stock equal to stock available minus stock uses. For the ingredient stock remaining, the stock remaining is less than 5 kg. The program will print out. System will remind you to restock on 31st June 2002X years, whereas it will show the not stock, then the program ends. For the beverage stock remaining, the stock remaining is less than 100 cans. The program will print out. System will remind you to restock on 31st June 2002X, Whereas if you show the enough, then program ends.
Thank you, Rachel, for just now presentation. Now I will continue my part for today more of the C++ program. So when you run the program, first you will see the CIMA Burger logo and the menu of the CIMA Burger, which we will have to use it for the further calculation like money, expenses, and etc. And then we will go to the first problem statement, which is the total salary of the workers. So because the number of jobs and salary will change from time to time, so in order to easy for the catering trader, so we let them to key in by themselves. So for the number of jobs and salaries, we will key in the number of chairs, then we key in the salary, like the number of chairs we put 1, and then the salary is 2,334 ringgit and 75 cents. We press enter and key in the following workers and the salary respectively. So after you key in all of the number of workers and the respectively salary, when you press enter, it will come out a table to show that the total salary you needed to pay for each month, which is 12,379 ringgit and 39 cents. So this is the first problem statement, and then the second problem statement is the monthly expenses. So just now we have calculated total salary, so we no need to calculate again, and now we proceed to the second part of the expenses, which is the monthly utilities. So the monthly utilities will consist of electric, water, Wi-Fi, and gas too. So the method is same as just now. You key in the bills for each utilities, like electric bills, we key in 3,000, and we key in so on. So after you key in all of the utilities, and you can press enter, and you may see the total that you have to pay for the month for the utilities is 4,338 ringgit. And then we'll go to the part which is the expenses that you use to buy the ingredients for your catering. So for ingredients, you have to key in the quantity and the price. So the quantity, let's say the cheddar cheese is I have to buy the 400 pack, and each pack is 5 ringgit. And then we key in the following ingredients and its price respectively. So after you key in all of the quantity and the price of the ingredient respectively, and you press enter, you will see the table to the total cost that you needed when you buy the ingredients in monthly, which is 19,821 ringgit and 46 cents. So after that, after the ingredient, we have to key in for the beverage also. So the method is same, and I won't explain again. And I show the one example for the Pepsi, and the following just key in by yourself. So for the Pepsi, the quantity, let's say I buy 886 pen, because the Pepsi we calculate, so the quantity and price also we calculated in pen also. So the price is 140 and we key in respectively. So after you key in all of the quantity and the price of beverages, so you key enter, and you see the monthly expenses that you use it for the beverage is 6,108 ringgit. So after that, that's all for the part of the monthly expenses, and then now we have to calculate the monthly sales. So for the monthly sales, you just key in the sales for Pepsi, each beverage, and then you key in the enter, you will show out the table. So let's go move on from that. So let's say the Pepsi we sold is 810, and then you key in the respectively. So after you key in all of the sales of each beverage, you key in, and you may see this is the total sale of the beverage of that particular month, which is 18,870 ringgit. We have sales of beverage also. Of course, we also have the sales of the burger, right? So the burger you have to key in by yourself also, and then just like what I taught just now for the beverage. So we will key in the sales for the burgers. So after you key in all of the sales of the burger that you sold on that particular month, you press enter also, and you may see this is the total sales you earn in that particular month, which is 37,509 ringgit and 50 cents. So and then this one is the beverage remaining stock, which is in the third problem statement. So the second problem statement we will continue after that part. So for the third problem statement, which is the beverage remaining stock, we will calculate for you. The beverage remaining stock is the beverage you have minus the beverage you sold. So this is the remaining, and then if the quantity is lower than the expected, then it will show that let's say Pepsi need to restock on 31 June on 202X. So if let's say the Mountain Dew is enough, so you will say Mountain Dew is enough. So same goes for the ingredient. We have to key in because the cheddar because the ingredients we are hard to calculate by computer. So we have to key in the package or in kg, then so that the programmer can help us to using formula to minus it. So that's why we let the catering traders to key in the ingredients that left. So for the cheddar cheese, let's say I have then let's say package, and then I key in the following ingredients, and then it will come up the remaining stock. So after you key in all of the stock remaining for that particular month, and you press enter, and you may see that so this is the remaining stock for the ingredients. And just now I said that if it is not the stock is still can cover for a few days, then it will show up like the tomato. The tomato is enough, and if whereas it's not enough, you will say that just need to restock on the June 2002X. So this is for the part of stock remaining. This is the problem statement. And then for the second part statement, which is we calculate the profit, right? So profit we have to calculate money expenses and the money sales. So money expenses and money sales we have calculated before previously. So now this is the 3 count on the June. We will see whether the Seaman Burger have a profit on that particular month. So it shows the burger sales, the beverage sales, the total sale of the burger and beverage is this one, and then the expenses like the stock, the salaries, the utilities, so total expenses. And after that, to calculate the net profit, we have to total sales minus the total expenses. So it will come out like we have profit of 13,732 ringgit and 65 cents. That means that month we have profit now. So let's say the net profit is negative. That means it may be some part the expenses is over already, so the catering traders have to take care or pay attention for that part. So this is easy for the catering traders to calculate by using computer and not manually, because as you see, they have many things to calculate. So with the assist of the C++ program, it may help the catering traders a lot and save time and save money. So after the part of demo, before we end our presentation, of course we have the reference in order to do well in our assignment. So this is the reference that we use in our assignment. And that's all for our presentation today. And I hope daughter will enjoy our presentation today. And that's all from me. Goodbye.